For 104 years, Phalanx has honored those men and women who have been most active in student life and who have worked hard to improve the standing of Rensselaer both on and off campus. Today we honor that tradition. Members of Phalanx in Waikiki are selected for their exemplary display of certain qualities, leadership, service, and dedication to our alma mater. Today we will be inducting new members into our organization in a ceremony we refer to as tapping. Phalanx remembers and celebrates the tapping of over 1,500 members and 130 honorary members for their contributions and leadership, and for the time and energy they have given freely and unselfishly to Rensselaer. Today, we tap 25 members who have likewise distinguished themselves. In addition, we are honoring 19 individuals with the White Key Award. Thank you for joining us today as we honor these outstanding members of the Rensselaer community. I would like to now introduce Anna Trizati, President of Phalanx.
I would like to welcome you all to this morning's tapping ceremony, and thank you for helping us to honor our peers in the Rensselaer community. Let us begin with the induction of the White Key candidates. that society. We have invested you with a pin, the emblem of the White Key Society, a capital R crossed by a white key. May this recognition and pin remind you and encourage you to continue your service to Rensselaer, to motivate you to continue in your roles of campus leadership, and instill in you a desire to promote and further the name of Rensselaer. On behalf of Phalanx, we congratulate you and applaud your accomplishments. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce honorary Phalanx member 114 and Rensselaer's Vice President for Finance and Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Virginia Gregg.
Good morning, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer. I just don't want my colleagues to think I was promoted and they weren't aware of it. And thank you, Hannah. I am delighted to represent President Jackson for our annual Phalanx Honor Society capping ceremony. She sends her congratulations and her regrets. She so enjoys this ceremony. I congratulate the 19 new White Key members who were just inducted and the 25 Phalanx members about to be inducted. Since the first induction in 1912, the Phalanx has recognized students who distinguish themselves in 3 key areas: leadership, service, and devotion to Rensselaer. In 1939, our Junior Honor Society, the White Key Society, was founded to recognize the most promising leaders among the freshman and sophomore classes. We are very proud of our ancestors here at Rensselaer, administrators, faculty, and student alike, who have been dazzlingly innovative over nearly 200 years in terms of research, entrepreneurship, architecture and design, business management, and of course, scientific and technological leadership of all kinds. They have been great educators as well and have created a uniquely powerful student experience, of which the Phalanx and White Key Societies are a significant part. As you know, the word phalanx originated in ancient Greece, where it was used to describe a military formation in which foot soldiers gained strength by marching shoulder to shoulder against their enemies. We are particularly proud that our predecessors at Rensselaer so clearly understood the force represented by civic-minded young people moving forward, shoulder to shoulder. In truth, the world needs young people of goodwill more than ever, to assemble, to connect, to pool their powers in order to defend what is best in our society and to fix what is not. That need was underscored this week by the terrorist attacks in Brussels, as well as recent attacks in Paris and San Bernardino, among other places. It is crucial that all of you and us stand together and use your and our knowledge, skills, and the remarkable tools at your disposal to improve lives, not to disrupt them, to express respect, tolerance, and a sense of unity with your fellow travelers around the globe, just as you do here on the Troy campus. The new Polytechnic, our version for Rensselaer moving forward, is inspired by just such an idea of how progress is made. Under this paradigm, Rensselaer serves as a great crossroads that brings together talented people across disciplines, sectors, and geographies to address great global challenges and to invent and discover the tools that enable them to be addressed. We intend, in other words, to encourage and nurture phalanxes, plural, even as we expect our Phalanx and White Key members to lead. As you know, Rensselaer students are a bold and brilliant group by definition, Nonetheless, our Phalanx and Waikiki inductees stand out as particularly exceptional. While many students are nominated for membership, those selected by Phalanx represent just 0.5% of the student body. I have time only to mention 2 examples among our inductees today, but they represent the level of excellence demonstrated by all of the inductees in terms of their commitment to the community of Rensselaer and to larger communities around us. Emily Lorillard is not merely captain of our women's tennis team, she has also encouraged her teammates to join her in the 15 Love program, which teaches tennis to children throughout the capital region in order to teach the game of life. There is a special emphasis on children in the inner cities of Albany, Troy, Schenectady, and Rensselaer, who may have fewer opportunities for recreation and inspiration, such as that provided by 15 Love and volunteers such as Emily. Also inducted today is Alexander Yen, President of the Rensselaer Society of Asian Scientists and Engineers, or SAS, and I hope I'm saying the acronym right. Alex has been a force within the group from the founding of the Rensselaer chapter 2 years ago. Under his leadership, the chapter has taken on professional development as one of its most important activities, established important connections in industry, and created a SAS week on campus. Because of his efforts, the Rensselaer chapter was recognized as the most outstanding new chapter nationwide by the National SAS Organization at its 2015 annual conference. We are proud also that the Phalanx Honor Society recognizes other outstanding community members who also have exemplified leadership, service, and devotion to Rensselaer. I congratulate Thomas J. Cooley Sr., head coach of the Rensselaer ACHA hockey team, Elizabeth Herkenham, director of our School of Engineering and Smart Lighting Engineering Research Center, Pre-College Education Outreach, and Professor Eric Ledet of our Department of Biomedical Engineer, all of them great mentors. I extend my thanks to Phalanx President Hemant Trasadi and Vice President Chaz Goodwine, and to the current members and advisors of Phalanx for their time and their dedication. Finally, I thank all of our inductees for reaching so extraordinarily high in all they do, and for making the rest of us proud to belong to this great Rensselaer community. Please enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Thank you, Virginia. At this time, I would like to begin the Phalanx Capping Ceremony with a brief history of Phalanx. Phalanx was founded in the spring of 1912 by Edward H. Dine, class of 1912, to honor those men who had been most active in student affairs and who had worked to better the standing of Rensselaer both on and off campus. These were men with a long-term vision in the future of Rensselaer. They saw the need for continuous support within the student body to carry on the goals of Stephen Van Rensselaer. As a result, Phalanx grew to become one of the most active societies on campus. The society was composed of the leaders of other student groups who worked with each other and with the administration to create new programs and to improve the quality of life at Rensselaer. The members enjoyed the benefits of being the most elite society on campus. By the early 1960s, the society was as respected and as strong as at any other time in its history. Campus leaders were initially inducted as freshmen and sophomores into the Waikiki Society, Rensselaer's junior honor society. Those who continued to show strong involvement on campus and community affairs were inducted into Phalanx in their junior year. In the early 70s, the society underwent a period of decline. However, feeling that the need for recognition of student leadership and service still existed, the remaining members of Phalanx began to revive and rebuild the organization in the fall of 1974. This effort involved not only students, but also Phalanx honoraries and on-campus Phalanx alumni. Public tapping was reinstated and done at home hockey games to gain more visibility. The society continues to initiate only student members, but honorary members as well, in recognition of their involvement in student affairs. The goal of Phalanx, that of honoring student leadership, is as strong today as it was in 1912. However, as campus has changed, so has Phalanx. The tapping of the President of the Union, Roger P. Fox, class of 1934 in 1933, set a precedent for tapping outstanding seniors who were not inducted into Phalanx as juniors. With the tapping of Carolyn Stu Chin, class of 1969, in 1969, the increasing presence of women on campus was reflected in the membership of the society. By the early 70s, Phalanx membership was extended to members of the graduate class. Phalanx continues to adapt to a changing Rensselaer. Its goal is now to achieve in a broader context of recognizing leadership among not only upperclassmen and graduate students, but also among their extended communities. Additionally, Phalanx honors leadership among faculty through the annual selection of the David M. Deeren Class of 40 Counseling Award recipient. As we conduct the tapping, listen carefully to how each of our Phalanx candidates has set him or herself apart in leadership, service, and devotion to our alma mater. Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
Since stepping foot on campus as a freshman, this candidate has demonstrated exceptional affinity for transformative leadership. Under her tenure as chair for the Material Science and Engineering Department student group, Material Advantage, she fostered cohesion within the department and led the student group to win the National Chapter of Excellence Award. In conjunction, she founded and chaired the chapter of the Electrochemical Society at RPI, which cross-functionally unites students and brings semester-based seminars and groups to RPI. Over the last year, this candidate has exercised her outstanding leadership abilities by promoting the values of Rensselaer on a global frontier by sitting on the board of trustees for ASM International, a material science organization. During the last year at RPI, she worked tirelessly to spearhead efforts for establishing Order of the Engineer at the Institute for promoting ethical engineering behavior by our graduates in their futures. I am honored to have witnessed the success of this individual and am privileged to see all that she's achieved in giving back to her alma mater. I would like to tap Sarah Straub for membership in Phalanx.
This individual has been described as passionate and driven, and this unique combination of her passion and drive leads to a great impact left on the organizations in which she is involved. Whether it is optimizing spinal implant testing as part of the musculoskeletal mechanics lab or advising young women who are considering joining Greek life, this individual goes above and beyond to make invaluable contributions wherever she serves. This individual shares her passion for outreach through her involvement in Engineering Ambassadors, where she inspires students of all ages to explore the field of engineering. Additionally, she has been relentless in her drive to bring the Rensselaer Engineering Ambassadors organization to the next level as an experienced mentor and our financial development coordinator. In all of her involvements, it has been said that she is an excellent role model due to her leadership, unshakable work ethic, and dedication to success. I would like to tap Alexandra Adewells for membership in the Phalanx. This individual has been an essential leader to the RPI Society of Women Engineers. During her junior year, she served as treasurer and worked diligently to bring the section back into good financial standing. This past year, she has served as corporate relations director and raised tens of thousands of dollars for RPI SWADE. She has forged new connections with corporate contacts and hosted several networking events that resulted in many job offers for RPI students. Her patience and kindness has made her an incredible mentor for many undergraduates, both in SWE and other organizations. She has also been very active in the Red and White organization, serving as an ambassador to RPI alumni, and she has also been an essential part of the 125th Union Committee. At this time, I would like to tap Donna Creighton for membership into Phalanx.
This individual has dedicated much of their time to bring opportunities, assistance, and guidance to students at Rensselaer. Since helping to found the Society of Asian Scientists and Engineers, or SAS, at RPI, he has continued to serve the student body by developing the new organization into an incredibly active and successful group. Among his accomplishments in the group, he created the SACE Mentoring Network, which pairs incoming freshmen with a mentor, and also established SACE Week, which packs together many events combining the school's spirit, Asian culture, and professional development. Under his leadership, the group was awarded 2015's Most Outstanding New Chapter Award by SACE International, which is the largest Asian professional development organization in the world, consisting of 20,000 worldwide members across 100 campuses and professional chapters. For his outstanding leadership and development of this invaluable resource for the RPI student body, I would like to tap Alexander Yin for membership into Phalanx.
Sarah, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Allie, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Donna, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Alex, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
We are proud to tap these students for membership into Phalanx.
Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
For the past year, this individual has held the position of the RPI band manager, and although he may not be the one student everyone sees at hockey games conducting the band, he is the one who oversees the entire membership at every single athletic event. He took it upon himself this summer to start the process of rewriting the band's constitution, and in turn, restructuring the whole leadership hierarchy. In addition, he spearheaded a committee to help rewrite the entire music cheer sheet, which allowed for more improved music selection. All of these factors have in turn improved the band's retention, image, musicality, and activeness on campus. This individual has gone above and beyond what is expected as a manager to see to it that the band becomes better than what he started with. This individual was also the founder of the Rensselaer Music Association's clarinet choir and the manager for 2 years. This group would not exist without his enthusiasm and is now one of the biggest and most successful small ensembles of the RMA. In addition, this individual is a member of the Greek community and is currently serving a term on the executive board of the Acacia fraternity as secretary. Even as a new member and officer, this individual has gone above and beyond and has already worked on instituting a brand new backward system to the fraternity's brotherhood in place of one that never existed. This individual has shown remarkable dedication to his alma mater through his vast leadership accomplishments. I would like to tap Ian Gross for membership into Phalanx.
This individual has shined in each of the projects that they've taken on here at RPI. Described by many as the quiet leader and the voice of reason, describing her as dedicated is an understatement. As a leader in nearly every organization she has been involved in, she has put in countless hours of time into the RPI community. As a member of the RPI Players, she regularly mentors members and assists with productions and is described as the go-to person when something difficult needs to be done. While working on the executive board of Circle K, she's shown the same level of dedication, helping to organize countless events and programs for the community. At RPI Ambulance, she has served 2 terms as an officer, leading during countless emergencies, and it's through her actions that the ambulance continues to serve the campus to this day. This person is one of the most dedicated and driven people that I've ever had the privilege of working with. For these reasons, I would like to tap Brittany Rupp for membership in the Phalanx.
This individual has embodied service and leadership within the graduate population at Rensselaer. Through his work at the college radio station, he has served as a mentor to undergraduates as well. He has also served as a leader and an advocate for the graduate community at RPI. He's one of the most vocal members of the Graduate Leadership Council, where he provides perspectives from the Haas Department. This individual wanted to gain teaching experience to prepare for a career in academics. However, he realized that this was a need for all other graduate students as well. To address this, he has created a graduate teaching workshop series to help graduate students gain teaching experience through peer-to-peer teaching workshops. For this, I would like to tap Ron Lausen for membership into Phalanx.
This student has been an active member of the RPI community for many years. After graduating from the co-terminal program, he began his journey as a doctoral student at Rensselaer. Throughout his graduate career, he has been a staunch supporter of nuclear power and education. While maintaining his dedication to his research, he managed to find time to serve the graduate student body as a graduate representative and treasurer of the Graduate Student Council. Furthermore, he volunteered to join the executive board of the student union as a grad council representative. On the executive board, he constantly contributed to an elevated discussion. He is dependable, resourceful, and dedicated to Rensselaer. Because of these attributes, I would like to tap Nicholas Thompson for membership in the Phalanx. Ian, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Brittany, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Rob, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Nick, do you accept membership in Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do. We are proud to tap these students for membership into Phalanx.
Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
This individual shines as both a student athlete and as an exceptional leader at RPI in the local community. Her persistent dedication to her sport, devotion to Rensselaer, and her natural leadership qualities show in her devotion and service to the women's tennis team, where she currently serves as captain. In addition to receiving the All-League Student Athlete accolade, she's an active member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee at RPI. In giving back to her local community, she has personally volunteered with 15 Love, an organization that teaches tennis to underprivileged children in the Capital District. She has even facilitated clinics for the organization that are hosted by the RPI women's tennis team. For the past 2 years, she has also shared her excitement and dedication to RPI with her student residents through the Residence Life program. This candidate's student-athlete accomplishments, service to the greater Troy community, and unwavering passion for Rensselaer are hard to match. For these reasons, I would like to tap Emily Barlar for membership of Phalanx.
First and foremost, is a passionate leader. His passion is evident in his work in undergraduate research and his work in the Greek life community. In the Dr. Gross Green Chemistry Lab, his work is demonstrative of his refusal to settle for just good enough, as he is constantly striving to implement new techniques and arrange collaborations with professors both here at Rensselaer and beyond. As a dedicated member of his fraternity, this individual took on the role of teaching his chapter a brand new pledge program for their new members, in order to enhance the integrity and accountability of the Brotherhood. Additionally, this individual volunteered to coordinate the largest philanthropy event of the year, inspiring his brothers and the entire RPI community to be, quote, the generation to end cancer. His efforts and passion for the cause resulted in a donation of over $20,000 for the Huntsman Cancer Foundation from Rensselaer's chapter of Sigma Chi. I would like to tap Corey Sago for membership into Phalanx.
Enhanced the RPI community greatly through her involvement with the Indian Student Association and the Society of Women Engineers. She has held several leadership positions in both organizations, and through her positions in the Indian Student Association, she has worked to create a more positive environment for the group. She recruited extensively and built up inter-club cooperation. Additionally, she stepped up to take on many difficult challenges, such as financial discussions with outside vendors. Since her involvement, the Indian Student Association has grown on campus and is extremely welcoming to the entire RPI campus, providing many shows and events throughout the year. Miati's work in the Society of Women Engineers has also greatly benefited the RPI community. From her communication to the campus about upcoming events to her presentations at regional meetings, she is an exceptional leader. At this time, I would like to tap Miati Desai into her membership into Phalanx.
Characterized by their drive, passion, and creativity. Serving on the executive boards of both the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers and Alianza Latina, her dedication to these groups has heightened their success in serving as organizations of cultural and professional development. In SHEP, her work was met with record achievements time and again. Working on SHEP Outreach Weekend, her efforts yielded a record number of applications and brought to campus the largest group of high school students in the organization's history, for 3 days of engineering challenges and workshops to promote STEM education. More recently, through her dedication and planning, the largest number of students in recent JET RPI history were brought to a regional conference. For these accomplishments and her excellent skills as a leader, I would like to tap Elisel Espinal for membership in the Phalanx.
Do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Corey, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Miati, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Lisa, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
We are proud to tap these students for membership in Phalanx.
Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
This individual certainly has shown in her career at RPI that she exemplifies the qualities of a true leader. For 4 years, she has remained dedicated to the Rensselaer Student Association with one of the positions of the presidential chair and conference chair. During her time at RSA, she has accomplished greater regional recognition for Rensselaer and an increase in student involvement. She has continued her involvement and dedication in the residential life of students at Rensselaer through her work as a residential assistant for the past 2 years. This individual took a special interest in upbringing of new Rensselaer students, working for the Office of First Year Experience for 2 summers. One summer as a student orientation advisor and the other as a student orientation coordinator. This individual was also a member of the Greek community, holding the position of professional chair and president within the Tau chapter of Alpha Omega Epsilon. Lastly, this individual was able to further dedicate some of her time to the Rensselaer Student Senate by holding the positions of Greek senator, community relations chair, and parliamentarian. Although this individual is involved in many different organizations and leadership roles, she is very dedicated to any cause she supports. I would like to tap Morgan Schweitzer for membership in the Phalanx.
This individual is always the first to volunteer when a new project or task is brought up. Since her arrival at RPI, she has involved herself in many student clubs and social groups, and has consistently made a name for herself with her drive and passion. Respected by those in the Greek community, she works as a current member of the Greek Judicial Board, and is a dedicated teacher serving her sorority as a membership educator, fostering bonds between sorority candidates and current members. With a strong drive to help, she has been a persistent volunteer with the RPI Student Pure Alcohol Monitoring Program, providing an unbiased and safety-oriented set of eyes to Greek parties. But not least, at RPI, she has served as the vice president and currently acts as a supervisor, event supervisor, and trainer, regularly helping members, new and old, learn new things, even going as far to present at National EMS conference. For these reasons and many more, I would like to tap Elise Romberger for membership.
This individual has exhibited a passion for helping and leading others that has propelled him to the top of all the organizations he has participated in at Rensselaer. This person is nothing if not persistent. His hard work and dedication has allowed him to move from current candidate for EA membership to the record holder for the most volunteer activities performed in the history of the program. In addition to his engineering and bachelor work, he was the president of Tau Beta Pi Honor Society, where he's led several initiatives that has improved membership retention and recruitment. For this leadership, service, and devotion to Rensselaer, I would like to tap Michael Wendler for membership to Phalanx.
As a student leader, this candidate has shown tremendous devotion to the graduate students of Rensselaer. After serving as vice president for 2 years, this candidate stepped up and truly transformed the position of graduate council president. Under his leadership, the graduate council prepared and presented a report to the Institute on the state of graduate stipends and graduate student life at Rensselaer. Throughout this collaboration, he eagerly represented the needs and views of graduate students at Rensselaer. This candidate also served as a graduate senator for the past 3 years and represented the math department on the School of Science Graduate Student Council. His devotion and aptitude for leadership are inspiring, and for this reason, I would like to tap Michael Kalo for membership in the Phalanx.
Please, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Michael, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Mike, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
We are proud to accept these students for membership into Phalanx.
Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
Bringing positivity to many clubs on campus, often without recognition, this individual is best known for being a long-standing, charismatic leader of the RPI Flying Club. A pilot himself, he inclusively shares his passion for flying with his fellow club members. At the 2015 National Intercollegiate Flying Association's regional competition, he won Top Pilot Award and aided in securing a second-place win for the RPI Flying Club team. During his tenure with the club, he also worked to coordinate and manage an annual local flying event to engage the larger community and to promote the RPI Flying Club beyond the Troy campus. In addition to his involvement in this area, this person has been a dedicated student government member for the past 3 years and is currently serving as the vice president of the student union. This individual has undoubtedly left his mark on the RPI campus through his demonstration of dependable leadership and steady commitment across these various areas involved in. I would like to tap Kirk Bittner for membership in Phalanx.
Since setting foot on the Rensselaer campus, this individual has worked to improve every single organization in which she has been involved. She works tirelessly to, quote, continuously improve the integrity of Greek life on campus through her efforts to revamp Order of Omega, the Greek Honor Society, as well as directing the student peer alcohol monitoring system. This individual is not just satisfied with finding personal success, she strives to help others around her achieve excellence as well. She is an enthusiastic, accomplished, and dedicated role model and teacher, as demonstrated in her service as a student orientation advisor, an undergraduate mentor for several science classes, and a learning assistant for residence life, taking a personal interest in every student she works with to ensure their success. I would like to tap Grace Erdman for membership into Phalanx.
This individual has served RPI as a mentor and a role model across all facets of campus. She has served as a math mentor and cell biology mentor, in addition to her serving as a research mentor within her research group. She is a role model to underclassmen in the Society of Women Engineers and went above and beyond to help the section submit a bid to host the regional conference. Most of her time on campus is dedicated to promoting leadership skills in RPI students through LEAD, Leadership Educators Advising Peers. As co-coordinator, she has trained students to promote leadership skills through targeted group activities for any club on campus. She has worked to ensure that LEAD is well known on campus and will continue to succeed after she graduates. For her leadership, service, and dedication to the alma mater, I would like to tap Sarah Giddings for membership into Phalanx.
This individual is characterized by their incredible ability to tirelessly give their all for the betterment of others, and through all of the areas of his involvement across campus, the dedication and passion for his work is clearly evident, be it in Greek life, varsity athletics, student government, or Habitat for Humanity. Through Habitat, his efforts have reached off and beyond RPS campus to not only the capital region, where he organizes builds for RPS students to participate on, but also out and beyond New York, where he and others spent their spring breaks willingly giving back to families in need in Virginia and most recently Pennsylvania. For his unending service and inspiring leadership, I would like to tap Christopher Martin for membership into Phalanx.
Kirk, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Grace, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Sarah, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
CJ, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
We are proud to tap these students for membership into Phalanx.
Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
As a prominent driving force and figure of the Student Sustainability Task Force, this individual has been involved for 2 years and immediately started off as the vice chair and is now the current chair. During her time in this position, she has instituted eco-mixers, many of them centered on environmentally related community service. She has also seen that environmental newsletters are composed detailing the achievements of many of RPI's environmental clubs and has also attended environmental conferences on behalf of the organization. As the current chair, she has brought a new energy and new ideas to the club and continue to establish on-campus sustainability efforts. Her efforts have been vital in establishing a more environmentally aware campus. This individual is also a member of the Greek community, holding the positions of recruitment chair of Sigma Delta last fall. This individual also held roles in the Society of Environmental Professionals, the National Society of Black Engineers, and the Black Student Alliance. This individual has shown remarkable dedication to her alma mater and community through her service. I would like to tap Kiani Conley Wilson for membership into Phalanx.
This individual has grown immeasurably since his arrival at RPI as a freshman, not least in the computer science department, where he is not only an active member of the Computer Science Honor Society, Salon Pi Epsilon, but more importantly, he is the co-director of Hack RPI, which organizes a more than 500-person hacking event. And he is also the president of the Rensselaer Hackathon organization, which facilitates the attendance of RPI students to other hackathons in the region. His massive contributions cannot be understated by his peers, who have described him as a hardworking, self-sacrificing, and friendly and funny individual. Also a member of Phi Mu Epsilon, the Mathematics Honor Society, RPI, the Computer Security Organization, and the Rensselaer Resident Students Association. It is clear that this student has made more than a name for himself on this campus. It is for this reason and many others that I would like to tap Matthew Bogle for membership in the Phalanx.
This individual has been described by his peers as having an outstanding sense of duty to the campus, the community, and the country. His service on campus is exemplified by the work he has done in his fraternity, holding many leadership positions and serving as a role model to all of his brothers. His service to the community is exemplified by his dedicated involvement in engineering ambassadors, where he worked to engage the next generation in STEM careers through the Smart Lighting Research Center. His service to the country is exemplified by his excellence in the ROTC program, where he was recognized as a distinguished graduate during the Air Force ROTC field training. Due to this person's service, leadership, and devotion to Rensselaer, I would like to tap Christopher Flood for membership in the Phalanx.
This candidate has a well-known profile on campus. He is a former athlete, a member of UPAC Lights, and a leader in his fraternity, Sigma Phi Epsilon. I should also mention he's involved a little bit in student government and is now serving as the president of the student union. Under his leadership, the executive board had a highly successful budgeting cycle and annual report. In every matter, he works tirelessly to represent the students of the Rensselaer Union and preserve student leadership opportunities on campus. He is a formidable and brilliant student leader, supporter of our student-run union, and is truly devoted to Rensselaer. For his service to Rensselaer, I would like to tap Nick Dvorak for membership in the Phalanx.
Kiani, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties? I do.
Matthew, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Chris, do you accept membership in the Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Nick, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
We are proud to tap these students for membership into Phalanx.
Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
This individual has continually demonstrated strength in his ability to lead with vision and acts with the resolve of a true Rensselaer patron. As the current president and past survivorship chair for the RPI chapter of Colleges Against Cancer, he has been an integral director for the group's annual Relay for Life event, which has raised over $90,000 for the American Cancer Society. As a brother of the Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity, this candidate actively promotes his vision of community service and spends his time tutoring elementary school math students. Striving to further improve the fraternity landscape at RPI, he worked to revitalize and digitally rebrand Greek life organizations through website updates and worked with the RPI administration to collaboratively prepare the Greek community for the introduction of the new Summer Arts program. While working as an RPI student ambassador, this individual's dedication and passion to RPI shine brightest. He tirelessly works to promote the Rensselaer vision to prospective students by sharing his positive institute experience and by coordinating overnight visits for accepted students. Additionally, this candidate is an active participant in student government, where he has made lasting changes in branding for clubs on campus. Despite having such a large breadth of involvement across many arenas at RPI, this candidate successfully leverages his strong leadership abilities and is a prime steward of Rensselaer. For this reason, I would like to tap Christopher Hoskins for membership to the family. Christopher, do you accept membership in Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
We are proud to tap the student for membership into Phalanx.
For over 60 years, Phalanx has proudly recognized members of the faculty and staff who consistently go above and beyond the requirements of their positions to assist and mentor Rensselaer students, and thus exhibit the leadership, service, and devotion to our alma mater that are the ideals of Phalanx. Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for honorary membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
To put it simply, this individual is committed to education, to students, and to excellence. In her role as Director of Educational Outreach for the School of Engineering, she worked to make Rensselaer one of the first schools in the nation to establish an Engineering Ambassadors program. In this program, undergraduate engineering students are trained to inspire pre-college audiences to explore the role of engineering in society. With her help and guidance, the Engineering Ambassadors have impacted thousands of middle and high school students in the Capital District. She works to bring undergraduate and graduate students, as well as professors and researchers, together in support of outreach, leading to a positive change in the culture of collaboration for the School of Engineering. In addition, this individual serves as the director of the Hub, a student services center to provide academic advice for first and second year engineering students. This individual embodies the saying, "A great teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others." She often gives up her free time, early mornings and late night meetings, to ensure that she improves the lives of both pre-college students and students here at Rensselaer, and she lights the way for others to share her passion and join the crucial mission of educational outreach. I would like to tap Elizabeth Herkenham for honorary membership into Phalanx. Elizabeth, do you accept honorary membership into Phalanx with all the privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
I am proud to tap Elizabeth Herkenham for honorary membership into Phalanx.
This individual has redefined what it means to be a professor at RPI. He ensures the success of his students both in and out of the classroom. His lectures provide students with incredibly unique experiences, and he personally mentors several senior design teams each year. He works with students to determine their future career paths and helps them to realize how to accomplish their goals. Outside of teaching, he also mentors other student design teams and many research assistants. He ensures each student is able to define their goals of their project and its impact, and encourages their creativity in finding a solution. At this time, I would like to tap Dr. Eric Ledette for honorary membership into Phalanx. Dr. Ledette, do you accept membership into honorary Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Yes, I do.
At this time, I would like to tap Dr. Eric Ledette for honorary membership into Phalanx.
loved sport, they were interested in. Now, years since, you could hardly recognize the club for what it began as. ACHA Club Hockey at RPI started out with only 5 games in its first season, and now sports a considerable 28-game schedule and went to the regional playoffs this year. Under his coaching, they have become one of the premier ACHA programs in the Northeast. This individual has given much to develop the student program, from recruiting prospective student athletes, representing the team at regional and national league meetings, and mentoring students on and off the rink with regards to their future careers. For the leadership he has shown and the leadership and development he has instilled in his athletes, I would like to tap Tom Cooley for honorary membership. Tom, do you accept honorary membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Yes, I do.
I am proud to tap Tom Cooley for honorary membership into Phalanx.
Will the new members of Phalanx please rise and face the podium? Please raise your right hand. The Phalanx membership pledge begins with you saying the word I, followed by your name. So one at a time, beginning with honorary Phalanx, Tom Cooley, in the front row, and then continuing left to right, please repeat those words. You will recite the rest of the pledge in unison.
I, President.
I, Elizabeth Christie.
I, Mr. President.
I, Nicholas Moore.
I, Mr. Little.
I'm Matthew Vogel.
I, Mr. Marco.
I, Sarah Evans. I, Bruce Irvin.
I, Kurt Dicker.
I'm Mike Taylor.
I, Michael Whitford.
I, Lee Stromberg.
I'm Morgan Schweitzer.
I, Ian Peterson.
I'm Corey Saban.
I, Emma Earlier.
I, Nicholas Thompson.
I, Rob Lozon.
I, Kira.
I, Ian Chris.
I, Alex Dury.
I, Donna Green. I, Alexander Wells. I, Sarah Strong. Do solemnly pledge upon my word and honor
Do solemnly pledge upon my word and honor
to encourage and promote among my peers
to encourage and promote among my peers
a stronger and fuller school spirit.
a stronger and fuller school spirit,
And I pledge to do my best
and I pledge to do my best
to serve Rensselaer.
to serve Rensselaer.
The Phalanx members standing before you have been tapped for their leadership, service, and devotion to Rensselaer. We ask that you join us in honoring them.
At this time, we would also like to recognize and thank all the Phalanx honorary members and alumni who are here with us today. We'd like to particularly thank our advisors, Martha McElligott, Peter Bedone, Cynthia Smith, Lisa Trahan, and Charles Billett Sr., as well as the many Rensselaer staff members who assisted in the planning and execution of today's tapping ceremony, specifically Trish Galvin and Will Galvin. We also thank President Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson for her continued support of the Phalanx, and lastly, we would also like to thank the Rensselaer administrators, faculty, and staff members who are here with us today. Thank you for coming to honor these men and women today. Please join us in the atrium for photos and a reception sponsored by the President. At this time, would all alumni, honorary, and current Phalanx members please move to the exterior wall, beginning on your left for the receiving line. We would like to ask the Phalanx honoraries alumni to sign the Phalanx roll book as well as witnesses to this morning's tapping in the downstairs entry before the reception. But thank you all.